Well, hello everybody. I'm in the hospital again, or at the hospital. They're not gonna put me in. Everybody knows I need knee replacements. And night before last, I was stepping out the back door to let the dogs out, and we don't have a light out there or anything, and I don't have the knee braces. So I stepped out the back door to head down the step, and my knee just gave out, and I went down on my knee, and of course hit my head and rolled. And because of the knee thing, I've been sedentary and not able to move, so I've developed like these bed sores, and they didn't go away with antibiotics. And I called the doctor, and he said, "We'll refer you to wound care." After about 3 weeks, I wrote a message and said, "Y'all know this is an infection, right? I mean, we don't have just like unlimited time to work with." And of course, I got a call back that afternoon to set up an appointment with wound care in 3 more weeks. So I guess if you have an infection and you need to go to wound care, we'll holler at you. That's really stupid. And like this knee thing, these braces are so expensive is what the problem is. I'm a big dude. I mean, I'm 280 pounds and 6'2", even after losing all this weight. And they keep giving me these little spandex, like, knee braces that just have spandex and Velcro, and they just cut off the circulation and they don't do nothing. It's like a glorified ace bandage. It's something to just say, "Hey, we gave you something." And I need one of those offloading braces, and that's what they told me I need. And I looked it up, and a cheap plastic one, like just a generic one, is $780. And one that's made of aluminum that actually is made for people my size, those things get up to $2,000 to $5,000. And that's ordered off Amazon. It'll be really nice to go to a place where money is gone. There ain't no such thing. But I'm sorry, I haven't been making many videos. I mean, I don't really have anything to make a video about. I mean, we're kind of at the point where I guess I'm understanding what was said when they'll be given over to their deception because they chose to believe a lie. Because no one wants to hear any of the truth. It's like the world has gotten so sensitive you can't discuss anything anymore. I made a post earlier and people got their feelings hurt. It's ridiculous. I mean, how did we ever have conversations before? And now we live in a world where nothing means anything anymore as far as like definition, and everything's taken off an insinuation or what somebody's speculation that you mean by something. I mean, nothing is logically discussed anymore. So it's more of one of those things, like I just been watching prophecy, and it's pretty cool because I can see the prophecy unfolding on the backside. And I can see the deception and how it's running in the narrative on the news, but it's so cool how it's matching God's prophecy and just clicking it off. And anything, like I've told everybody on this for a long time, I'm not a preacher, I'm not a teacher, I'm not someone gifted with teaching at all. I like to tell people about the truth because I found it out, and I want people to know, not because I want to destroy their day. I want to get them out of the spell. If you don't believe, that ends the spell. But everybody's locked in on their own conspiracy theory now with no research. Everybody I started off with years ago and have met along the way. Every single one of them has fell out of contact or fallen out with me completely because they stopped believing the gospel, or they stopped believing in the rapture, or one of them went with this Satan's little season thing and got angry if you said anything against it. So biblical truth doesn't matter anymore to people. It doesn't matter what it says. People build their own little world off of what it says. They build heaven into their own image and build it into mansions and big cars and family reunions and everything that Jesus has talked about. They got their animals there, and they got their little mansion there, and bakery, or what. I've heard all kinds of crazy stuff. But I just want to be with him and out of this. I just want out of this and around something pure. Man, I can't wait to be around something pure truth and out of this body. But like through the years, anything I've said on here, like theology or doctrine wise, y'all have watched me grow over the time I've had this. My understanding has grown as I've grown, and man, it's just recently I've been praying for knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of Jesus and his will for us. And man, he sent some people along that have been revealing so much and broke me out of the bondage that had me with that little pit of fear I couldn't pinpoint. It's because I'd been brought under bondage because of rewards. Here I was on a good path, and bam, right under bondage. You gotta do something. It really is craziness. Everyone's gonna convince you gotta do something. And you're gonna start believing them because it's so convincing. But open up that book, remind yourself it's already done. This is the story of him. That means this is already written, it's already happened, it's already done. So what am I adding to this story? See what I'm saying? It's already done, it's already worked out, it's laid out for me, whatever work I needed to do. There was nothing for salvation to do other than believe. From start to finish, when he got up on that cross and died, start to finish, everybody saved by grace through faith. Faith saved them all. It always has. It always will. Alright. Love, peace, and chicken grease. The gospel's found in 1 Corinthians 15, verses 1 through 4. John 3:16, Romans 10:9 and 10. It's all over the book. It starts in Genesis 3. The seed of the woman against the seed of the serpent. We're getting really close to finding out the truth about everything. But anyway, if I could get y'all to say a prayer for my knee and these bed sores. And, I'm still here, and I'm posting stuff every now and then, and I answer questions or messages or whatever. But as far as, like, any new information, like that book, nobody wanted it. Nobody downloaded it. I worked so hard on that because I thought people needed to know, like, what was going on. Nobody cared. So what's the point? You just sit back and watch. If somebody asks you something, answer it. If they don't, just sit there and watch. That's all you can do. The more knowledge, the more pain, the more wisdom, the more suffering. I think it says in Ecclesiastes 1:9 or something like that. I'm probably wrong on the verse. I'm bad with chapter and verses. But anyway, pretty much the more you know, the more you're going to suffer. You're watching everybody else suffer, and you know why they're suffering, and they won't believe you. You're crazy for thinking they're suffering for the reason they're suffering. They can't be suffering because of that. Like everybody being poisoned to death right now. Everybody freaking out over getting a jab when they've been giving us this stuff since 2018 that I can verify. You know, it come through the potatoes and all before it ever came in that vial. Have y'all seen what they did with the potato and the human fat gene? That was an interesting story. If I can find that, I'll post that. Y'all do not buy no big Idaho bacon potatoes. Not unless you just are into cannibalism. Yeah, that's pretty sick. Took me a long time to get over them putting fly DNA in tomatoes to make the skin tougher. I don't think I can get over human fat cells in potatoes. Hey, but it adds protein. What the heck are we living in? Alright, trust the gospel. Jesus is coming. He's riding on a cloud. See you soon.